Heterocyclic chemistry 2. In this part 1 I'll be dealing with azepine synthesis is okay. So moving on to introduction. And so what do you mean by heterocyclic chemistry? Heterocyclic chemistry basically deals with the heterocyclic compounds. It is an organic, it comes under the branch of an organic chemistry. It is the cyclic compounds which has the one carbon atom, okay, of the cyclic compounds will get replaced by the hetero atoms such as the nitrogen. It can be either as the sulfur, nitrogen or oxygen atoms, okay. So it can also be again classified it as the 3-membered ring, 4-membered, 5-membered, 6, 7, 8 and 9 membered and fused rings. So let's move on to the 7-membered rings. So in the 7-membered rings what we have to study? So here with the 7-membered rings the heteroatom must be able to provide the it has to have the empty pi orbital. And here if you have to consider this, I have said you that it has to have one of the nitrogen, oxygen and sulfur atoms. It will again have the it depends on the atoms attached. Like if it is N, it is there in the 7-membered ring, it is azepines. If it is oxygen is attached, that is oxypines. And then thiopines if it is sulfur atom is attached to the 7-membered unsaturated compounds. Okay, so thiopines, if we are taking the thiopines, it is only known with the bulky substituents. If we are having the bulky substituents attached, then only thiopines can be synthesized. But for the oxypines and the azepines, they can be synthesized by the without having the bulky groups also, okay. So here what we are telling is in the azepines it is the unstable polyene. It can also rearranges in the tautomeric forms, like it has many tautomers, like 1H azepine, okay, because in the one position hydrogen atom is present, and then in 2 position hydrogen atom is present. Because of it is 2H azepine. And then again if you will see 3 position hydrogen atom is there, and bond is going and shifting over there this sides, okay. So you know how to do the resonating structures, tautomerisms and all. So after that it is like 3H azepine, and then in the 4th position if the hydrogen atom is attached, that time it is the 4H azepine. So here I have said it is classified into 2 types, like it is saturated as well as unsaturated. So in general I have given you this and all. I am not going to teach. I will teach you azepines, oxypines and the thiopines, etc. Okay. So here just to give a brief about it, like gist of it, okay. So if the 3-membered ring is there, and if the nitrogen atom is attached, it is known as aziridine. If the oxygen atom is attached in the saturated compounds, if the oxygen atom is attached, it is the oxyrane, and then if sulfur atom is attached, it is thyrane. And then again in the unsaturated compounds it is like rhine, azirine, oxyrine, thyrine, okay. One bonds are present over here, you can see here. And then again same way you can go through this azitidine, oxetane and thiatine. If the 4-membered ring is attached with the nitrogen atom, oxygen and sulfur, if it is nitrogen then aza, if it is oxygen then oxa, if it is S sulfur atom then it is thi, okay. And then in the unsaturated it is like azide and then oxide. If one of the unsaturated, that is one bond is present, and then one bond with the sulfur atom with the 4 of your carbon atoms attached, okay, with the 3 of the carbon atoms attached, with one of the a carbon is replaced by the sulfur atom, so it is thiate. Like that itself you are having again 5 membered ring structures: pyrrolidine, oxolane, n-thiolane, pyrrole, furan, thiophene. These all are common. Pyrrole, furan and thiophene are common, okay. Then here in the 6-membered ring structures, piperidine, oxane, thiane, pyridine, this again it is like common. You have used this pyridine, pyran, thiopyran, piperidine and all. And this if you will see here, from here it is like new for you. like 7 atom, 7 membered, 8 membered and 9 membered. So if it is like saturated compounds, then, and if the nitrogen atom is attached with the 7 membered structure, it is azepane. Then if it is oxygen, oxipane, thiopane, and then again in the unsaturated compounds it is azepine. This structures you have to remember, because I'll be dealing with this for your synthesis purpose. Okay, synthesis and certain reactions you have to study with the 7 membered rings. Just go through this slide. And then moving on to synthesis of azepines. So this can be synthesized by the ring closure of iminium perchlorate methyl by the methyl compound. So what happens here is, first you have to take the precursor of this compound. Precursor, this can be called it as a precursor. Okay, precursor, once the precursor is treated it with the NaOH, a bulky group is attached over here. When it is treated it with NaOH, first there is a salt formation, and after the formation of the salt there is a ring closure which is taking place. Okay, and then with the on the treatment of the ammonia and in the aqueous medium, what happens here is the rings gets closed, and after that you are leading to the formation of cyclopenta azepine. Okay, and then moving on to second synthesis, like how can you synthesize the azepine structure. So again you are taking the compound, like you are changing the functional groups attached to the cyclopentadiene. Okay, after that when you will treat only with the ammonia at 0 degree Celsius, also you can do the ring closure. Okay, with the nitrogen atom. So once you will do ring closure, for this you will generate the N, N dimethyl cyclopenta azepine 1 amine. Okay, and then moving on to next. From acyclic precursor, how you will synthesize azepines. So you are taking the hexanitrile compounds and then hexnitrile compounds, and then this is in a syn fashion. Okay, you know, right? SYN, syn fashion. And then if you will take that and then on treatment it with the HBr and dichloromethane ethyl oxide, diethyl oxide at 0 degree Celsius, first 2-bromo-3H azepine 2-amino hydrobromine gets synthesized, and again on basification, on addition of the NaHCO3, that is your base. When you will add this base, at that time what happens, your HBr gets cleaved out. Okay, on treatment with the base, HBr gets cleaved out and you will result in the this azepine structure. And moving on to Diels-Alder cycloaddition also, you will take when an aziridine, okay, 2H aziridine is treated it with the cyclopentadienone. On at that time one non-isolable cycloadduct will be formed. Okay, after the formation of this unstable complex, non-isolable complex, that after that what happens here is you have to do the 1,5 shift over here. Okay, once you will do this bond shifts over here, this bond shifts and then this bond shifts. When you will do this shifting, rearrangement or ring opening of this reaction with the elimination of one of the carbon monoxide CO group, okay, with the elimination one of the carbon monoxide, you will result in 2H azepine. Moving on to third reaction, here also again it is a Diels-Alder reaction by the triazines compound. Triazines, 3 carboxylates, triazine carboxylate compounds. When it is treated it with the cyclopropene structure, at that time what happens, there is the one unstable cycloadduct is formed. Once it is formed, again there is the electrocyclic ring opening. Okay, once this bond shifts over here and then this bond will cleave out the nitrogen atom upon heating. Okay, this will shift over here, this will shift and then this will get cleaved out, resulting you in the azepine structure, azepine to carboxylate. Thank you. If you have have any doubts, you can ask me in the comment box. The next part will be continued. Okay, only 3 or 4 reactions I have done. I'll do it in the upcoming video.